So you want to sell your handmade goods via wholesale, but you're a little bit confused as to how to actually do the sale. Like, do you need to create an invoice? Do you need to create a whole line sheet to then send out to people so that they can fill in a form and send it back to you? Yeah, I mean, you could do that, or you could do it the way I do it, which is so much easier if you have an online shop or Etsy shop already set up. And today is a super quick video to explain exactly how to do that. So for me, because I do a limited amount of wholesale and because I like to make my life easy, this is how I set up my wholesale if I sell via wholesale. And that is, I give my wholesale customers a special discount code and they just order from my website like a normal customer, apply the code at checkout and get a wholesale price. It's as easy as that. That being said, there are some things you need to take into account if you're going to be doing this, because if you don't, you may lose out on a little bit of cash. Okay, so first of all, what are the mechanics behind this? It's pretty simple. If you have an Etsy shop, for example, you can go into the coupons section and set up a discount coupon, set an order minimum on it so that they have to make sure that the person orders the minimum. Now, the trick here is to remember the order minimum in retail dollars, not wholesale dollars. Because generally speaking, when you're selling wholesale, you're giving them numbers in wholesale pricing. Now, wholesale pricing is 50% of retail pricing, and that's the discount you should be offering as well. So if somebody say you have a wholesale minimum of $300, right? That's your wholesale price minimum. So you need to set that coupon for $600 because that's double. Because when they go to checkout, they then get the 50% off price, right? So make sure that you set the coupon to the retail price that's double whatever your wholesale minimum is. Now, if you're like, Jess, I don't know what you're talking about. What is a wholesale minimum? I have another video. I'm not sure if I've published it yet or not because I'm recording these at the same time. So if I have published it, it's what are some of the things you need to have in your wholesale policies. Go to my channel and look for that. If I haven't published it yet, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it when I do publish it. But it is coming out this month, I promise. And I'll talk about exactly what that means. But long story short, make sure you set that coupon to the retail price, not the wholesale price, okay? Also, remember to set it for a one-time only purchase for one customer only, so it doesn't accidentally get shared to anybody else who then will maybe use it. You can even potentially put a time limit on it as well if you don't want this person to just have the next 6 months to a year to decide to use your coupon. So remember to put all of those safeguard limits around your coupon. And then you can send that coupon to your wholesale customer. They can put all the stuff in the cart that they want. They can use that coupon on checkout. And just be careful with the shipping element of things as well, okay? Because with wholesale shipping, it may be that you have to charge a little bit more, or you may give them a discount. Whatever it is, just be aware of how you've got your shipping set up. So if you have free shipping, for example, you probably have your shipping put into your pricing, and you have to make sure that you're going to be getting enough at the wholesale price to cover that shipping. You may even discuss with that customer that you will give them a separate shipping listing that they need to purchase. And again, you could create that, set it at like double the price. So say you need to charge them $30, you would make a listing for $60 for shipping, because again, when they put it in their cart and check out using a 50% off coupon, they're going to get it for $30, okay? So remember that. And then they can just do that transaction and they've already paid for the shipping. So that's great. So when you're doing this on your own website, that's pretty much all you need to worry about, because obviously you are not paying fees potentially, hopefully, like you're not paying transaction fees on the cost of the sales. Whereas if you're selling on Etsy, you are going to be paying that transaction fee on top of the cost of the sale. So you need to be aware of that, and you need to make sure that is calculated into your pricing so that you're not losing out on money when you are doing this through Etsy. So those are a few things you need to consider when you are using this trick, this sort of easy way of selling wholesale, that you don't have to set up a whole nother ecosystem for wholesaling. You can literally just send them a coupon and they can shop on your website, buy what they want. You know, there doesn't have to be any backwards and forwards of working out what goes on the invoice and blah, 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 blah. You can just make it simple and easy, and it's simple and easy for them. And, all they have to do if they want to buy from you again is simply send you a message and say, hey, love to buy from you again. Can you send me another coupon so I can buy more? I've used this method successfully for many years to sell via wholesale, and I much prefer it to the old days where I would set up a line sheet and all that sort of stuff. Although again, if you are focusing on wholesale with your business and you want to do it that way, there's nothing wrong with that. You might find that you prefer to do things that way. If so, then that is absolutely 100% okay. Now, if you're interested in wholesaling, I have a free download for you. It's called 10 Steps to Wholesale Readiness, and I'll put a link to that below so you can download that. It's part of my Handmade Biz Toolkit for Makers, which has a bunch of free resources. And if you decide you are ready, but you want to kind of get the basics of how to land your first wholesale order, then I'm doing a live workshop for that this month inside the Thriver Circle, my membership community for makers. And I'm also doing a special this month. So if you join the Thriver Circle this month and you decide you want to buy my wholesale know-how course, which is a 5-week intensive course that will teach you everything in detail that you need to know to set up a wholesale component to your business, including how to sell at trade shows if that's something you're interested in, then this month I'm offering a 20% discount on that course to Thriver Circle members. So, and that 20% discount basically covers the cost of a month of membership. So if you are interested in the course, it makes sense to join the circle, get the discount, get the course at the discount, and you get 2 for the price of 1 in May 2022. So if you're interested in that, I'll put links to all of that below, and you can check out the workshop and the more in-depth course as well and see if you're interested in learning more about wholesaling. I mean, wholesaling is awesome. It is such a great way, especially now that the world is sort of opening back up again. People are getting out there shopping in bricks and mortar shops. It might make sense for your business to sell via wholesale if you sell big items that are hard to ship, or if you like to do one of a kind, then wholesaling is a great option for you because you don't have to do reproducible items as much as I recommend you do if you have a predominantly online business. And then there's lots of other reasons to do wholesale, to get your work out into the world in front of people who wouldn't have found it otherwise. So it is a great thing to do. And some people love predominantly to do wholesale as well. Of course, the other element of wholesale is you don't have to sell your work. Someone else does it for you. So if you don't like the sales aspect of things, again, wholesaling might be good for you. And if you're not sure, like you've heard of wholesaling, but you've also had a consignment and you're like, well, what's going on there? What's the difference between wholesale and consignment? Which way should I go? Then I've got a video for you right here where I break down the pros and cons of wholesaling versus consignment that I just released recently. So go check that one out and you'll get a feel for whether wholesale or consignment is better for you and your business. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again soon with another video. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye for now.